What's up, champ?
What's up, man?
How you doing, man? How you
Good to
been?
see you. Good to see you.
Back in the United States?
Yes.
Excited?
Happy.
The fight gets announced. Like, what's your initial thought?
Fights, you know. Honestly, I know. Like 5-6 months ago, it's gonna be. I'm gonna fight with Arman because he's a #1 contender right now, and he really deserves to fight for the title.
Yeah. Going back to your last fight a little bit, when you got done with the Dustin Poirier fight, and he was praised for doing so well, were you a little bit like taken back by it because you ultimately won 4 rounds and then submitted him? But it's almost like he had won because he defended takedowns.
Yeah. Honestly, Dustin improved his wrestling game a lot because always you have the trouble with the wrestling fighters who have good skills, wrestling skills. That's why I think he did a good job in the camp. He improved his defense and he gave me a hard time.
It was hard?
Yes, it was hard, but it's a very good fight for defense and big experience for me also.
Yeah. You think you get judged a little differently than most fighters because of how dominant you've been? Because think about this, right? When I list your last 4, it's finish Oliveira, finish Volkanovski, finish Dustin Poirier. But the fight against Dustin Poirier felt like it was like 48-47, at least to the general public, right? Because he was doing things that we hadn't seen many do against you. Do you think that you get judged on a different scale than most fighters because of the expectation of what you're going to do to people?
No, because they expect I will like smash or like, you know, that's why we have a lot of talk about after the first fight against Volkanovski and that fight, the last fight. I think everybody expect I smashed Dustin, but this guy is a high-level fighter. It's not easy to finish someone, you know. But in the press conference, we have good discuss. He say, "I will make you sleep. I will knock you out." But I was told him, if you not tap, I will make you sleep, you know. And I finish him in the last round. But he tap and sleep.
He never fell asleep.
He sleep.
He fell asleep too?
Yes. Just watch.
I don't think so, man.
Watch.
He tapped, but I don't think he fell asleep.
Watch.
Okay, I'll go
For
back.
a couple of seconds, he sleep.
Really?
Yes.
So Arman Tsarukyan, he's fighting Charles Oliveira. You watch.
Yeah.
What did you think? How much improvement has this man made since you guys fought the first time?
Of course he improved. He have more experience, but same skills, you know. He beat the oldest guy because they don't have wrestling. But when someone have good wrestling skills, he always have trouble with Gamrot, with me, and it's gonna be again. He have good wrestling skill, but if somebody defends, he have problem also.
Go back to that first fight in Russia, right? You guys are fighting. You beat him 30-27, 30-27, 29-28. This has been universally called the toughest fight that you've had in your entire career.
No,
but I'm just trying to tell you.
Just watch fight with Volkanovski.
I have watched the fight. But the idea is, based on that fight, this is why this is the toughest opponent of your career.
It was one of the hardest fight, of course, but it's not like toughest fight because the 5th round with Volkanovski, it was crazy. It was hard rate, more than 200 it's called, you know. But maybe I was underestimating because he's
short
notice, nobody know him, and he don't have name, you know. And I never watched his fight, and he did well in that fight. But I like to finish the all questions, you know. When I have with Volkanovski the fight, I told everybody I have to finish the questions and finish, you know. That's why the second fight, I will be looking for the finish and make everybody shut up.
So here's one thing, right? One of the things you just said, maybe I underestimated him. First fight, you said you kind of like underestimated Volkanovski a little bit. When we talked about the wrestling, you would laugh when we spoke about him being able to wrestle and all that. And ultimately that presented a few issues. Does somebody have to earn your respect before you respect them? So the fight the second time will always be hard?
Honestly, I like to fight second time because, you know, I don't like rematch, but, you know, when I fought second time, I know everything what my opponent can do, and it's not gonna be surprise for me, you know. But sometimes when somebody like Dustin did defense wrestling and he like defends my submission skill, you know, it's a little bit surprised me. But when I know everything what my opponent will do, and you know, I have more options.
When you think back to that first fight, what can you point to that you think might have been surprising, right? What did he do in that fight to make it one of the tougher fights in your career?
Same things. I don't know his
I think he took you down.
He took me
like
down
3 times.
No, 1 time, man. No. Watch the fight. You never watch my fight.
I watch your fights all the time.
Okay, watch. 3 times, nobody, brother. Even you, Nick, you cannot take me down 3 times, brother.
I'll take you down 3 times. Many times.
No, it's not true. You know, the first fight, and I don't know his background, you know. He defends my wrestling. He give me just, you know, he's tough. That's why he give me a hard time. Mm-hmm. But now I know everything what he can do.
So you think you'll finish him?
I think yes. You know, Charles, every round almost finish him. Do some guillotine, do some triangle choke, like everything very close. But I think I have more chance.
It's been a while since you fought. What has the champion been? What have you been up to? Like, what have you been doing? How have you improved in the gym since the last time you fought?
You know, man, I training really hard every camp, every time, non-stop. That's why I always improve. I still improving right now, and I love to fight. And you know, now it's my goal to finish all questions.
What's the expectation for this second fight in this regard, right? You fought him before. He has been very vocal that he can fight you, that he can beat you. He doesn't hide that he wants to go and wrestle and take you down. Is it just about winning and proving, or do you have to kind of let the entire division know that there is more separation than they even imagine in terms of where you are opposed to them right now in 155 pounds?
You know, let's a little bit talk about Arman. Honestly, I told all my fight career I want to fight with a real contender or with a real fighter who deserves the title fight, with the tough guy, you know. That's why I think he's deserved, and it's gonna be a huge fight for defense because he have all skills. He good in the striking, he good in the wrestling, grappling. That's why it's gonna be 2 high-level fighter fights.
The fight against Beneil Dariush, he finished him bad. That was the first time that we saw his power on display as...
that time is Dariush. He just came back shortly from when Oliveira beat him, smashed him, knock him out. And some of the fighters did mistake, you know, like what Volkanovski did with Topuria. Somebody knocked them out and they want to go back soon and show people it's nothing. I don't feel nothing after the knockout. And what Arman did with Dariush, what Topuria did with Volkanovski, they just rushed a little bit, did mistake.
We spoke a while back about you wanting to fight in America. Fought in New Jersey. Now you get to fight in California. How excited are you to be fighting at home, essentially, right? Because you spent so many years in California.
Because I like to fight in US. Because a lot of time I fought in Abu Dhabi. It's my second home, you know. But in US, you know, I think it's more focus. Not many people can come because the visa problem. But I bring all my team now. Before 45 days, I come to the US. And I come to Vegas. We have here UFC, PI, a lot of gyms, sparring partners, everything for be ready 100%.
How many guys are here? And what is the camp going to look like, being that you're fighting for a title and Umar's fighting for a title?
Brother, in the weekend, Khabib will come.
Khabib told me, he said he's here. He told me to tell you guys, get ready.
Yeah. He told the group, send message to the group. Guys, be ready. Next month,
he's going to smash you guys.
Yes. Maybe you can come join for us. Just control him a little bit. Because he don't listen, Javier. I always tell Javier, hey, Javier, you is a head coach. You older than him.
Crazy.
Stop him.
No, he is just a psychopath. Nobody can control him.
Come, maybe you.
I can't control him. You know I can't control him.
Try. Join to the camp, man.
I'll come by, but I can't control this guy.
It's going to be also very good for you, brother. Lose weight.
Hey, you know, we got to stop talking about my weight because you look like you've put on a few pounds.
No, brother.
You look heavy.
180.
180. And you fight 155?
Yes.
Weight bully. This is what you are. So you beat Arman Tsarukyan, and you've defended this title on so many different occasions now, right? What's next?
I don't know. If I looking behind Arman, if I beat him, I don't know. I'm tired to give somebody rematch, you know. I need the second belt, Bilal there. We'll see. A lot of good fighters. In
Charles
Bilal.
Oliveira has shown, right, again, that he's right back in the mix.
Man, I beat him. Arman beat him. It's nothing excited, you know, to beat him again. But if he want, if Dana want, if fans want, why not?
Yeah.
Again, I can beat him.
So training here in Las Vegas, 45 days. You've already started, I'd imagine, getting prepared, getting ready back in Dagestan.
Yeah.
How long have you been focusing before getting to America to make sure that you're ready? You're going to be ready on January?
You know, I start my camp before 3 months. I start in Makhachev and we go to the mountain and go back to Makhachev and we come US now. But all years I training every day. Doesn't matter where you go. We have always close with us to go to wrestling 30 minutes, 15 minutes, like every day.
Is that going to be the focus this camp? Like you're going to do a lot of wrestling? Anybody specific you're bringing to wrestle with you?
Yeah.
No, I'm just asking any high-level wrestlers. I see you guys. You're from Dagestan. No, you're from Dagestan. So clearly you guys have great wrestlers. You can grab a kid off the street in Dagestan to come wrestle
We don't
with you.
have to bring some special people because Dagestan, when they was born, they know how to wrestle.
That's not true.
Why. It's true, man.
Dude.
You know this. You send the kids from Dagestan, but what happened?
I sent them to Dagestan because they needed to be pushed.
We try to give him respect, invite him there, very good, but when they go live, it's hard.
Our kids?
Hard, yeah.
My kids versus Dagestani kids?
But the genetics, you know what is the genetics?
Bro, I have great
they
kids.
Born and they focus to be champion.
You do this every time, man. We actually did really well against you guys.
I respect your team, wrestling team. What, Gilroy wrestling?
Gilroy, yeah.
Yes.
I saw Tagir wearing a nice shirt the other day. Gilroy wrestling. That's what I like. Hey, you got me a shirt?
Yes.
Where?
In the car.
Why didn't you bring it?
Let's go, brother. Our house, eat, drink tea,
I have to work.
talk.
I have to work. All right, man. Well, you about to fight Arman Tsarukyan for a second time. It's exciting. Tough fight.
You will be there?
I will be there. Yeah. Hey, what about Umar being on the title? Like, what does that mean to you? You and Umar fighting. The little boy now is fighting for a championship on the same card as you. Like, that's got to be special.
No, you know Omar since he not in UFC, you know, like many years ago he come with us to the camp, just help us to take care of the house, but it's a big guy now, fight for the title. Dream comes true, you know.
Yeah.
He's deserved, he's a hard worker, and it's gonna be huge night for our team.
Oh man. Well, good luck, champ.
Thank you.
Can't wait to watch it.
Thank you. Always good to see you.